All right, so this is Clifford Enoch. Right now, we're going to directly go to the preliminaries, Article 1. This is the second video. So if you haven't watched my first video, please go through. That's introduction and overview. So let's go to preliminary first. Okay. So here the title is called the Real Estate Service Act of the Philippines. So ang title nito, ito yung let's say the Republic Act 9646, no? And then an act regulating the practice of real estate in the Philippines, creating for the purpose of a professional regulatory board of service, a real estate service, appropriating the funds, and for other purposes. So that's a preliminary. So, all right. So this video, Article 1, will be tackling the definition of terms. So this will be shorter than the rest, the Article 2, 3, 4, which are longer. So Article 1, the title. So this law shall be known as the Real Estate Service Act of the Philippines, and the subset will be Real Estate Service or the RESA, no, of 2009. And then the policy. What is the policy of the state? The real estate service practitioners, of which people are buying, selling real properties, become a shall we say economic development and progress of the country, no? Para yung market sa mga lupa, bahay, condominium, it will stimulate the activity, yan, yung mga income, at saka daming transaction ng real estate in the span of nag-start noong 2009. So parang na-need na yung ano ba, yung policy to have a law. Actually, hindi lang ito yung meron pang mga previous law. So I will not be discussing that, no, yung mga historical. But I will be here to just guide you in understanding, or not necessarily kuan ka ng para bang educational purpose lang to. So by the way, this is not a yung parang legal o kuan, although I studied law. But here we're going to discuss para at least malaman natin ano tong 9646. There are some they say na kailangan i-amend yung mga ganyan. But I'm not here to discuss that, no. So I'm here to discuss here ano yung mga terms, definitions of terms. Appraiser, assessors, real estate. So ano yung real estate? In our study of law, second year, property yung subject, no? But property is personal and real. But here, RESA involves immovable property, the real estate. So it refers to land and all those which are attached to land and all the attached na hindi yung ma-move, like buildings, no? And even trees, no? Then there are qualifications na matawag siyang real property, no? Like yung boats na attached doon sa kuan. So we'll not discuss that here because real estate, basta alam natin, is more on lupa, kondo, bahay, mga ganyan. Pagka real estate development project from a developer, specifically real estate developer, is involved siya ng mga residential, yan, ito, which we will highlight this, no? Highlight. So residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, institutional, or recreational purposes, or any combination. So yung pwede mga tourist resorts, no? Like yung sa condo niya mayroon sa labas, pwede siya yung parang common siya na mayroong parang mini park, yung mga ganyan, for recreational purpose. Pwedeng exclusive o pwedeng open to the public, no? Buildings or housing projects, no? Yung mga housing projects, subdivisions. whether for individual or condominium ownership. Yan. Merong tinatawag na individual ownership, meron ding condominium ownership. So, if you are familiar with our law, no, yung sa mga foreigners that can own condominium, no, up to the extent of how much percent? Only 40% sa foreign ownership, no, foreigners. And the rest, yung 60% sa Filipino. And then memorial parks and other similar nature. So, yan, included, memorial parks. So, real estate developers, we will distinguish it from, let's say, real estate dealer or build and sell because they could be na siya, difference, no? So, developer is natural or juridical engaged in the business of developing real estate development para sa kanyang own account like in a company na is a corporation, the account of the corporation, or part siya sa, of course, kung corporation, if you know, na yung president, na yung mga shareholders, yung mga ganyan. And then, offering din for sale or lease. Pwede rin for sale or lease. So, marami dito, like, mga malalaking developer, no? The biggest developer in the country. They are developing real estate, no? Projects for their own account. And then, letter F, real property. What are real properties? These are rights. Ang real estate, separate from a real property. Yung bang legal term is like the real estate is the land and all immovable or all the improvements attached therein, while the real property includes those ownership of real estate. Yung merong rights, interest, no? Pwede mong i-lease nung lupa. I have the real property interest of a particular yung building na ginawang tawag doon, yung parentahan, yung mga ganyan. Or isang apartment building. Maybe probably you are partner with somebody. So yung mga ganyan. So you have rights, interest, benefits related to the ownership of real estate. Okay, so tapos na tayo dyan. And then, itong panghuli, which are the, shall we say, kung bakit ito yung or na-form itong batas or ginawa, no? More or less for the real estate service practitioners kasi ang daming mga persons who are engaging in real estate that are not doing the right way or yung mga legal way, kundi ang daming mga tinatawag na illegal or the most common term na sinasabi natin is yung kulurum. So when we say real estate service practitioners, we'll start with the bottom, no? Kasi as distinguished from the higher, yung sa consultant, mayroong level. So real estate salesperson, they are those who are natural, no? So hindi pwede juridical. So it's unnatural. And then they perform in behalf of a broker, a licensed broker. And ang broker is this one. They are also natural. And then they are licensed and registered with the board or the PRB rest for in expectation of a share. So yung salesperson, pagka nag-work siya under or in behalf of a broker, meron siyang share of a commission or fee, compensation, or any valuable consideration. So sa broker naman, because this salesperson works under a broker, ang trabaho or hindi kaya yung parang definition ng broker is also a natural person who for a professional fee, or tinatawag natin commission, mayroong commission, or other valuable consideration, maging ano siya, ito yung batas of party, agency, no? Law of agency. Maging party siya to a real estate transaction. By the way, for disclaimer, third year, next semester, I'll have my agency na subject. So, but I know that yung mga, halimbawa, principal, merong as principal is the seller, ito yung buyer, so yung broker is an agent, so law ang nag-govern niya is law of agency, yung naging agent. Yan. So, broker. So, he will be the one to offer, offer to the buyer, or mag-advertise to the public, or newspaper, or sa social media, solicit, yan, promote, negotiate. Pag-negotiate, pagka natawag, yan, doon, tawag naman doon sa seller, buyer, para merong meeting of the minds. Kung ano to, benta, purchase, or installment, or mortgage, bakaya, or lease, joint venture, or any similar transactions regarding the interest or regarding the transactions on real estate or any interest therein. So when we go to next na, real estate assessors, these are again natural. No, so lahat kung titingnan natin dito, they are all natural um, with a professional fee. So there are distinctions among the three, which is for appraiser is more on performance of services in estimating at arriving at an opinion. Yan. Mag-opinion sila or acts of an expert of real estate. Act on expert. Wait ha. Ano to? Act on expert of values. Yan. Act on expert or values. An expert on real estate values. Such services on which shall be finally rendered by the preparation of a report in acceptable written form. So right now, I'm still busy with my tawag doon, yung law. So actually, I'm eligible to take the board exam of real estate appraiser last year and this year, but unfortunately, I cannot have my mind fixed on something else kasi ma-distract ako. So I'm focusing on my law studies. And then, pinakataas or shall we say, yung next ng appraiser, yung mga level. Because appraiser can, consultants are most probably they are brokers. Kasi hindi ka pwedeng consultant kung hindi ka broker. Meron qualifications ng consultant. So, 10 years broker siya tapos mag-exam na pass siya sa na maging consultant sa PRC board exam. And then, pwede rin 5 years appraiser and then the same. So, broker is 5 years, appraiser is 10. Okay, so we have distinction na I missed. This one is yung assessor naman. This is for the government, no? Who works in the local government unit, like in the assessor sa municipality of in our place here or di kaya doon sa Cebu City, like for example, assessor ng Cebu City. Ang job naman nila is the same, appraisal and assessment of real properties. But essentially meron silang only for taxation purposes. Yan. Basta assessor, assess the taxes. Appraiser is, meron distinction, private, public, yung mga ganyan. Appraiser. And then consultant, they are the one who, renders professional advice and judgment. And what are those? Pag-acquire, pag-enhance, pag-preserve, utilize, and dispose of the lands or improvements. And conception, planning, management, development of real estate projects. So parang isang projects of a real estate developer, and they need the advice of a real estate consultant kung ano yung gawin, feasibility studies, etc. etc. Yan, that's the job of a real estate service practitioners from 1 to 5. So, thank you very much for watching, and I think I have covered section 3 from A to G, and please watch the next video. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and please watch my next video. Thank you.